It's that wonderful time of year again, ladies and gentlemen. Spooktoberfest is upon us once again at Unlimited Video Games. The primary event is October 20... What?
I just said woo. I don't know if you heard it because I think my microphone cut it out partially.
Is it Audacity that's draining your thing? Maybe Audacity's messing with your computer or something? I don't know.
I'm not savvy enough to figure it out.
I don't know. Alright, where was I?
Spooktoberfest at Unlimited Video Games.
Right, so the main event is going to be October 25th. There will be all kinds of things. There will be a haunted house. There's going to be rock painting. There's going to be games. The arcade will be open. There will be food trucks and vendors. It's going to be sweet.
It's going to be a ball.
Yeah, it is. And you can get the VIP passes at unlimitedvideogames.com. I'm going to put a link. There's going to be a link in the description. Make sure to check it out. But I'm not just advertising this out of the goodness of my own heart, but for my own enlightened self-interest as well. For you see, It Came From Under the Bridge is back.
Is this, 3 or 4 years in a row? 3.
The fourth one doesn't count. It got rained out, and nobody showed up. Not even Nick.
That's fair. Wait, so actually, because so what does it mean for me for the time that I skipped out to go see Venom 3?
Oh, I'm still upset with you about that. You missed out on a real triple-decker bologna sandwich of a film in exchange for another triple-decker bologna sandwich of a film. But
equivalent exchange.
Yeah. Anyways, It Came From Under the Bridge will actually be a live movie screening October 24th, so that Friday at 8 p.m. And, you know what, I'll give it away. It's the It Came From Under the Bridge Big Top Spectacular, featuring killer clowns from outer space!
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Hey, prospective sponsors, this is the kind of energy you can get if you sponsor us. Pay me money, come on.
Give me money.
Step right up, I'll chew on a dog.
I don't have any monetization, so sponsors, find me money. I got you $1. Ho-ho. You gotta be quicker than that.
I like how you started off as the old man from that one insurance commercial, and then you turned into Mickey Mouse. Alright, that's enough of a shameless plug from me.
What would a plug that's not full of shame sound like?
You know, actually, they're all shameless plugs, really.
Such as Taco Bell's Y2K menu.
Why would you... I had good news for you. I had some good news, and now I don't know that I'm going to tell it to you.
Aw, no, I mean, hey, I mentioned that because that one hurt me, too.
Yeah, now we're both hurting.
Why
would you do such a thing to me?
I mean, you steal my dad jokes.
Fine, you know what? I'll give you the good news, because it also brings me some pain, and that's a double whammy. Everybody loves that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, what do we got?
The new Ultimate Universe is coming to an end. Early 2026.
No, it's not. I don't f***ing believe you.
Oh, it's true.
No, I don't. Not even Uncle Ben stays dead in these anymore.
But Aunt May does.
Ah, crap, that's right. Wait,
yeah.
No, but she's been brought back to life before, though, right?
Not in the Ultimate Universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, she's just dead. She's dead, she's staying dead.
Alright, so the Ultimate Universe is ending, allegedly.
Yeah, starting with Ultimate Spider-Man number 24 in 2025, which is also the launch of Ultimate Endgame. Da 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 da.
That was a bad time for me to take a drink.
I'm glad. They're gonna be winding down because Ultimate Black Panther ends January 2026 with issue number 24. Ultimate X-Men number 24 comes out in February 2026. Ultimates number 24 comes out April 2026, and Ultimate Wolverine number 16 comes out April 2026. Apparently, they're not planning on continuing the line. That's just the end of it.
Oh god, I wonder what they're gonna do to end it all again, allegedly.
I'll admit, I'm a little disappointed, because while, yeah, the story's advancing month per month in real time as it comes out while they build up to the Maker coming back was a cool gimmick, I was kind of looking forward to what would happen after that when they gave the setting some time to flesh itself out, instead of having to jump ahead a month at a time each month, and that's not happening is a little sad.
Isn't that what happened with particular X-Men storyline, where they established an island for mutants away from the world, and they were establishing relations with the world, and then out of nowhere, the island just doesn't exist anymore, and we're back to square one?
Oh no, they it's not out of nowhere, and it's not the same, like, timeline-wise. It's just a thing of, Krakoa was a cool idea, and a big step forward, even if it wasn't perfect, and blowing it up just to go back to, oh, mutants are just on the run, hated and feared, get boring. Passé. I've seen it before.
Derivative.
You're not original, Jared Leto!
Oh,
we'll get to that.
Almighty. We'll get to that, indeed.
Indeed we will.
We'll get to the world's longest Nine Inch Nails music video.
But yeah, knowing your disdain for the return of the Ultimate Universe, I thought you might take some solace in knowing that it's all going to come to an end.
Yeah, but I don't have any silverware to bang against my desk this time.
That's probably for the best, then.
Probably.
Yeah. New York Comic-Con happened this weekend.
Oh, did it now?
Yeah, and we got a few different Marvel announcements.
About a few?
About a few. One of which is that Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is premiering fall 2026 with Season 2. I still have not seen Season 1.
I was to say, we still haven't seen that. I think I remember us both being kind of into the trailer for it.
I'm so confused how they let the announcement of that show get so far as a prequel series, and then they realized, oh wait, nothing interesting can happen. You don't have so many movies that it was a huge inconvenience for you to watch Spider-Man Homecoming before you just decided to fire out of pocket and say, oh yeah, this is gonna be a lead up to his appearance in Civil War, only to realize, oh shit, that's right, we firmly established he never fought any supervillains before Vulture, so we can't really do anything. Then why did you announce this thing? It took you that long? It took you that long to figure that out and then make it a multiverse story. And also, I'm sick of the multiverse, especially as it pertains to Spider-Man. I don't think that's a big secret. I don't think that's a particularly dark, deep confession from me. I hate the Spider-Verse. I'll be glad when it's dead, except it never will because it prints money.
See, not the same IP, but this is the thing that gives me secondhand anxiety when thinking about people who have to write new stuff for the Star Wars universe and making sure that anything they write is canon with other events and doesn't fuck over anything else. I feel like that's the thing with a project like this. Like, alright, so Marvel, if it hasn't approached that point in the MCU, it's getting closer to that point.
Yeah. Huh. But we're getting Venom at least. Oh boy, Venom in a Spider-Man adaptation. That's fresh and new.
We are Venom!
We're Venom!
Man, it sucks that that's one of the very few funny things out of that film.
I sure hope this series ends with a Maroon 5 music video. I hope it's Misery. Because that's what I feel.
Oh, Jesus.
We also now know that X-Men 97 Season 2 is going to be out summer 2026, and that a Season 3 has already been confirmed.
Didn't that come out 2 years ago?
I want to say it was 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, March 2024. So it's been a couple years, but hey, you know what? Take your time on that one. You don't need to crank these out.
Right.
I'm at least okay with that. X-Men 97 season, that was a good season.
I never got a chance to sit down and watch the show, but I always heard generally good things about that first season.
Yeah, no, you should watch it. It's definitely worth it. Except for the whole Rogue Magneto thing. That's...
See, that's what sucks is that I remember hearing about that. I'm just like, I feel like there's potential there, though.
No. He's like 30 to 40 years older than her or something.
Ah, gotcha.
No, absolutely not. None of that. None of that.
Never mind, then.
Yeah.
Hey, Ian Watkins is dead, though, so everything works out.
You're right, he is!
Sorry, I didn't know where else to shove that in. I don't think it's the kind of thing that was like a news item, and I know we're not even too general news to begin with, but it was one of those things like, I don't know where I'm going to fit this in, so I'm going to make a joke about this at some point.
I don't know that I'll leave it in, but...
Fair.
Daredevil Season 2, Born Again Season 2, rather, coming out next March, and... they've officially, the cat's out of the bag. They're officially confirming I think it was confirmed by trades, but Marvel's officially out and about saying it. Jessica Jones is back. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. Genuinely enjoyed that show, even though it was horrifically depressing.
Right?
Some of the saddest television I have ever watched, but still a good time.
And then Vision Quest got a trailer. It has not been shared with the public, but apparently it did have human versions of Ultron, Friday, Edith, Jarvis, only it's Jarvis, it's the AI Jarvis, but he's played by the character who played the actual physical butler in Agent Carter, James Darcy.
But still integrated into the show like an AI.
Oh boy. And also apparently human versions of Dummy and You, Tony's two hydraulic arms.
I don't remember that at all.
You don't remember Dummy?
Which movie were they in?
Dummy's the one who hands the arc reactor to Tony in the first movie to keep him from dying. He's Tony's first AI.
No, I don't.
You don't remember in Iron Man 3 when he's working on the Mark 42 and the robot arm has a dunce cap on it and he's just like, "Hi, Dummy. How'd you get that cap on your head? You earned it."
Okay, in fairness, I have only seen Iron Man 3 once. I do not remember a lot of that movie.
Look, we stand Dummy in this household, alright? But we don't AI stand Dummy in this. We don't chat GP Lee Dummy.
Well, we don't AI stand anything because we're civilized human beings.
Yeah. We also have confirmation that, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna butcher this man's name. Rurid Malika is playing Thomas Shepard, aka Speed, so one of the reincarnated Maximoff twins from WandaVision.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't have much of a strong opinion. Speed just kind of exists a lot of the time. He's just there. He's a young Avenger. Yeah.
I feel like there's a joke about the drug somewhere in here.
Probably, but, do they still call it that?
I don't know if they still call it that, honestly.
Huh. Well, this is not the show to discuss drug nomenclature, but...
But it can be. If you give us your hard-earned likes, subscribes for us to get monetized, we can be your new home for comic book drug discussion on YouTube.
I don't know that I agree with that.
With enough creativity, anything is possible? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Anyways,
Yes.
Oh boy. I hate to make this all about Disney and stuff that Disney owns, but those are the main things that came up. This one is kind of grim. Fairy tale. But, no. You remember how Disney put the pause on live-action Tangled after whatever the last one before Lilo and Stitch wasn't doing so great? Oh, Snow White, that was it. After Snow White wasn't doing so great, they put the pause on live-action Tangled.
Right.
Well, Lilo and Stitch apparently resurrected it from the grave because they're back to early development on a live-action Tangled remake.
Oh boy.
And it gets worse because apparently circling the role of Mother Gothel for this live-action adaptation is Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
Look, I don't have a problem with Scarlett Johansson. I think she's a decent actress. I think she could do a lot of different roles. I don't hate anything I've seen her in for her, but I think she is a major miscast for Mother Gothel.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you need to get Catherine Hahn, but I am saying you need someone Catherine Hahn-like.
Yeah.
But also I'm saying get Catherine Hahn.
Yeah, as to say, Scarlett Johansson is not Catherine Hahn, is what it boils down to.
No, and that's not a knock against Scarlett Johansson, it's just that these are two different people with different styles. Hell, Aubrey Plaza as Mother Gothel, hell yes.
Yeah, that would be great.
Do it. Just, I do not see Scarlett Johansson for this. It just... and also, live action Tangled, really? I mean, I guess it's better than Moana, since Moana just came out 8 years ago, and there's already a live action remake that's coming out next year. Huh.
So that is coming out next year?
Yeah, they got The Rock for it and everything.
Okay.
That made me sad just thinking about it.
Maybe that's why he was cool with the Smashing Machine not making a lot of money in theaters.
Oh yeah, Moana's gonna come out and make $1 million, so...
How dare you?
Yeah, I know. As opposed to making $1 trillion, which is, 60 mil? Oh, whoops, I gave the game away.
Whoops, I did it again.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
I don't know why, of all the song references I could make, that's what my brain decided to go with.
I don't either, I'm kinda glad you did, though.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, I just, like, again, I wanna just push for, why are you not doing Disney live-action adaptations with the Muppets?
Yeah.
What else are you doing with the Muppets?
Besides letting them collect dust.
Then again, I guess to be fair, there's only so many characters in Tangled who you could replace with Muppets. Because I don't know that Miss Piggy has the range to be a Rapunzel. And she'd probably never agree...
That's a cursed image if there ever was one.
And she'd probably never agree to be Mother Gothel. I feel like you got a better chance of getting Miss Piggy to be the evil queen than you do of getting her to be Miss Gothel. I mean, you can't... I guess you could replace Flynn Rider with a Muppet, but I feel like he loses something in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, who else is left? I guess you could have the Ugly Duckling patrons all be Muppets, but they're only kind of in one real scene of the movie.
I don't know. I can't really comment effectively since you are much more up on the way of the Muppets than I am.
I guess Tangled is an exception to being able to do this. And Treasure Planet's also an exception, because they already did Muppet Treasure Planet, and it was called Muppet Treasure Island, and it's arguably one of the best things the Muppets have ever done. But that's not important.
Welcome to Fantasy Island, Miss Piggy.
I can't believe you've done this.
It's what I'm here for, baby.
Yeah, alright. Anyways, I guess there's one other minor announcement, which is they're making a Mortal Kombat 3 already, even though 2 is not out yet, and in fact got delayed. So...
I keep on thinking you're talking about the fucking video games every time this gets brought up.
Talking about the movie.
God.
Who cares? Let's go to trailer time.
Let's do trailer time.
It's trailer time again. We've got movie previews to watch. It's trailer time again. So we only got one trailer, and it's from New York Comic Con, and we got a trailer for Wonder Man, which is coming out in January.
I have no idea what's happening. I don't know anything about this character, so I have no frame of reference. I have no idea what the fuck. I feel like this is Marvel trying to be meta about people's commentary on their universe. I know that's not what this is.
No, it
but
is.
It still feels like it. Okay, that's not cool. You can't do that.
You can,
okay, you can, but you gotta be really sure about what you're talking about and how you have it written, because you're literally putting a target on your forehead at that point.
Yeah, I mean, look, all cards on the table. I think this has the potential to be one of the most interesting things they've ever done. I don't think it's going to be a particularly good Wonder Man adaptation as I understand the character. However, since the whole shtick of Simon Williams is that he is an actor turned superhero, you might as well have some fun with it.
So he's basically Marvel's Johnny Cage, as I understand it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know a lot about Mortal Kombat, so I'll take your word for it.
Fair enough.
But, obviously, Yahya Abdul-Mateen, he's really good. He's a good actor. I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings to this. It's really funny to see Trevor Slattery in on this.
A little bit, yeah.
The fact that they got Ben Kingsley to come back after Iron Man 3, not just for another movie, but for a show, that's pretty crazy on its own.
Why does he seem so familiar? Pretty sure he was a terrorist. Which also raises a lot of questions about what's going on in the justice system in this universe.
Oh yeah, that's right! He was in Ta Lo last time we saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what happened there.
I don't know, diplomatic immunity or something? I couldn't tell you.
That's weird. That's very strange. I'm pretty sure that Van Kovac is going to secretly be an adaptation of Korvac, an Avengers villain who's a Guardians of the Galaxy villain too, but he's a cyborg from the future. I don't know that that's going to be the case here, but he's clearly up to something. And I'm not just saying that because he's played by the guy who played Gurkos in Superman.
Hey, it's the president of
Baravia.
What are you doing here? I'm sure you totally won't be the antagonist this time.
I mean, he might not be. It could be a red herring, but I don't know. It feels like there's a thing going on here. I feel like this movie is secretly some kind of evil plan. It wouldn't even be the first superhero movie where making a superhero movie was a front for an evil scheme, because that already happened in Teen Titans Go to the Movies, which, despite my opinion on the show, is a masterpiece of cinema.
Kids, ask your parents where babies come from.
I'm offended by how good that movie is, frankly.
Right.
But no, I think using a superhero movie reboot in-universe as a cover to tell stories about making superhero movies is a really interesting concept. I don't know, given recent decisions, that I trust Marvel not to fumble the ball on it, but Conceptually, it's there. It's there and it's interesting and I like it. And I'm excited for it.
It's right on your fingertips.
And everybody complaining about race-lifting Wonder Man can go fuck themselves because you don't fucking care about Wonder Man. Nobody does.
No, nobody does. It was interesting going through the comments for the channel in which I watched the trailer off of, how people were going, it's like, I have no idea what's going on. People were responding, it's like, man, not even casual fans. No, this is a deep cut. Let's be real. This is a pretty deep fucking cut.
Tiger's got more fans than Wonder Man. I'll guarantee. I mean, okay, you know what?
Like, you couldn't even finish that sentence.
No, it's not that I don't believe the sentiment. It's that I can understand why Tigra has more fans than Wonder Man, thinking about it. Because people are predictable. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, boy.
No, I don't want... When I type Tigra image search, I don't want a car. How dare you?
Wait, what car did you get?
I guess it's just some weird fucking thing called a Tigra. It's an Opel Tigra. I don't know what this is.
The Tigra! Oh yeah, Opel subcompact from the early to mid 90s, very successful ice racing car from the Endros Trophy.
This is Tigra.
No, Cody, it's not predictable. The word you're looking for is people are horny.
AKA predictable.
Yeah, there's a difference, a similarity, but a difference nonetheless.
Yeah, I sure do wonder why Tiger's got more fans than Wonder Man. Although, to be fair, Wonder Man's not in the recent run of Moon Knight. Which is a great run.
Right.
Anyways, yeah, no, I'm gonna go against the grain here. I'm gonna go back to my old Marvel shilling ways, and I'm gonna say, I'm looking forward to this, and I can't wait for them to prove me wrong.
No hope whatsoever.
And it's unfounded of me to be this pessimistic, because to be fair, none of the movies that came out this year were that bad. Thunderbolts is actually pretty damn good, and Fantastic Four wasn't for me, but I respect what they were going for.
Yeah, but unfortunately we still have Doomsday looming over us.
Yeah.
So. And
we had to sit through Captain America, We Live in a Society, but not a Serpent Society, because Marvel's a bunch of fucking cowards! Huh. Box office?
Box office.
Alright, cool. We did actually see the highest grossing movie this weekend.
To the surprise of absolutely nobody.
I'm a little surprised, I'll admit. I don't know what I thought was gonna beat it, but I'm surprised.
I don't know. Considering what the movie is, and for lack of better allegory, who's in it, I was expecting it to be number 1.
You were expecting to be number 1 with Jared Leto in charge, huh?
Yes.
I really don't know, because nothing else that came out, or that is out right now, was really a thing that seemed like it was going to threaten a Tron movie, and I say that knowing the Tron movies themselves aren't exactly big box office smashes so much as they're just modest, doing alright movies. But Tron Ares kind of breaks that pattern a little bit, if you'll permit me. Across the 3-day weekend, because we still don't have everything for the full, including Indigenous Peoples Day weekend, we are looking at a...
Is that what it's called now?
Well, yeah, because we're not recognizing Columbus Day. He didn't do fucking shit.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Dumbass thought he was in Anyways.
Sorry.
No, most updated totals are that Tron Ares is looking at a $33.2 million domestic weekend and total.
Yeah, it only made $33.20 over the weekend.
So it was basically you, me, and Anthony. We gave Tron all of its money.
In the US.
Just shy of $60 million worldwide total. You want to guess the budget?
Oh, well, it's a Disney movie with a lot of special effects and a lot of CGI with Jared Leto. I'm assuming $200 million.
You're not that far off. It was 180.
Oh, there's no way it's making a profit.
Not even a little bit.
No, not at all.
You really gotta respect the dedication of putting Jared Leto in things, even though I cannot think of a single example where he's ever been worth it. Wait, Suicide Squad?
No.
Look,
no.
I'm not saying he's why Suicide Squad made money. I am saying he was in Suicide Squad, and Suicide Squad made a buttload of money. So maybe it's just that they're stupid and haven't clued into the fact that it was in spite of Jared Leto that it made that much money.
As I say, I'm pretty sure it made so much money because of Harley Quinn.
And Will Smith.
And Will Smith, but mostly Harley Quinn.
and shippers holding out hope that they were going to get to see Will Smith and Margot Robbie. Anyways. There's comics precedent is all I'm saying.
Wait, does that happen in the comics?
Deadshot and Harley? Yeah, a little bit.
I don't... Oh boy. That's a terrifying thought.
I mean, it was during the New 52, so, it was stupid and terrible, but there's precedent. There's precedent.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So anyways, Tron Ares, we saw it. It's the third movie in the Tron franchise. And is it a spoiler to say that Tron's not in it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Tron's not in it, so that's a first. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it's starring Jared Leto as Ares, a master control program created by Dillinger Systems, and his journey of self-discovery from a cold, unfeeling program to something resembling an actual baseline human, but enough about Jared Leto.
Ouch.
This is actually probably the best role ever for him.
Yeah, because he just basically gets to sit and run around playing a powerful, emotionless husk, and gets to be by the side of someone who is old enough to actually buy cigarettes and alcohol. I cannot take credit for that joke. I cannot take credit for that joke. That one came straight from the movie subreddit.
No, but actually, Jared Leto's interesting
kind of a creep
cadence and form of expression actually works out in this case because he doesn't quite feel human.
No. No, not at all.
And you may be saying, wow, that's kind of mean. I don't fucking care, alright?
Yeah. Hey, as I say, for people who are like, oh, that's fucking mean, for the life of me, I cannot find it. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but you didn't stay up until 11 o'clock at night to watch the Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix last year and watch Jared Leto's monologue about racing in Vegas, where he is just completely emotionless deadpan staring into your soul while saying, Viva, Viva, Las Vegas.
He's a fucking singer. That's the fucked up part of the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it.
What a fucking head up his own ass dipshit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be lying if I said that this movie isn't unfairly dragged down by his presence in it. It is.
Yeah, it is. But it is held up quite a bit by Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, this soundtrack is too good for this movie.
Yeah, for full transparency, because we talked about it before on the podcast, but it was a toss-up for me. It's like, I don't really want to contribute to Jared Leto's wealth, but if you have Nine Inch Nails doing a full feature-length soundtrack for this movie, that's really hard to ignore. And you know what? It's good. Trent Reznor just goes to town, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, me too.
And for what it's worth, if you're sitting there, though, going, it's like, do I need to watch the movie for context for the soundtrack? It's like, no, not at all. The soundtrack generally holds up pretty good on its own, independent of the movie. I may buy it on vinyl at the beginning of next year.
Nice.
I don't think I'm going to buy it before the end of this year. It's that good, which kind of pisses me off.
So I do still have this in the This Is Decent tier, but it's more for elements of the movie than it is for the movie itself. One of which is a soundtrack. Another one is for getting to watch elements of the grid mesh with the real world, which is a really interesting thing aesthetically to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's mostly it. I feel like that's mostly it, because, I mean, I'm not really expecting Tron to be, the mouthpiece for reliable, ethical tech usage, but when a Tron movie only comes out once every 10 plus years or more, I kind of expect a little more to say than what we got, considering all the crazy tech bubbles going on right now. All the stuff about AI, about crypto, about false distribution of news and misinformation, and the best thing you could come up with is a Pinocchio syndrome story. How fucking original. I can't even think of an analogy, it's so played out.
I mean, the movie does kind of, but quite a bit of that kind of thought process, with a couple particular lines that are major spoilers for the movie itself, but pissed both of us off. It has to be said.
Hell, it's not even original in the context of a Tron movie, because first of all, I feel like Tron himself went through a little bit of self-discovery in his first movie, although I'd have to rewatch it because I'm not that big a fan of the original Tron. I like Legacy a lot more. But Legacy's whole shtick is that Korra is a brand new type of program that's basically people. Which, speaking of, there was a whole thing about needing to get her off the grid because her programming contained things that could completely revolutionize the world, and they did that, and yet, here we are.
The world still kind of looks the same, boyo.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually kind of genius, really.
I can revolutionize the world so hard that the world still looks the same and you didn't even notice.
Huh. Yeah, that... Okay, maybe I'm being a little harsh.
Oh boy.
But only a little bit. Also, this is a pretty crazy cast, because you got Evan Peters in here, you got Greta Lee, you got Gillian Anderson. Yeah. Wow. You got Cal Kestis.
Yeah, as I say, there's a surprise... I'm unfortunately blanking on the actor's name, because I know he's done a lot more. Okay, yeah, as I say, I know he's done a lot more than Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, and Survivor, but we see him, I was like, oh shit, it's Cal Kestis! What are you doing here? Shouldn't you, be Jedi-ing or something?
He's also the Joker in Gotham.
Oh, that's right, he was.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, I guess we should talk about the basic premise of the movie.
You sound so enthused.
I'll level with you. I was tipsy after exiting a 5-year-old's birthday party.
That's... For a lot of people, that might be a bit of a cursed sentence.
Look.
So how was your Sunday? Well, I got drunk at a 5-year-old's birthday party.
I didn't get drunk, I got tipsy. I was at my niece's birthday party, and I'm a 30-something-year-old adult with no children. What else am I gonna do?
Cody. Someone in the audience already has half of the FBI dialed.
Oh, like you've never gotten plastered at a kid's party because it was the only thing to do with your time.
No, I just went somewhere else.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the general audience.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is the you boo at me, but I see what makes you cheer moment.
Yeah. I will not be shamed. Where was I going with this? Right, Tron Ares.
Tron Ares summary.
Basically, NCOM and Dillinger Systems are in a competition because they both now have lasers that can create stuff from the grid in real life, but it can only exist for 29 minutes, at which point it devolves into ash like Thanos snapped his fingers. And apparently there's some...
So, I want to interrupt real quick just to really drive home. I personally have never seen Legacy or the original Tron, but I really do want to drill in that the whole start of this franchise was someone making a program to steal somebody else's video game design in 1982. That's where this franchise started.
It's just that meme of dominoes, increasingly large dominoes being stacked up.
Yeah.
So, apparently there's a pre-existing permanence code that will allow anything created on the grid to persist in perpetuity, or at least, you know what, that's a whole thing, we'll get into it, but...
For at least longer than 29 minutes.
Yeah, longer than 29 minutes at least. And NCOM's current CEO, I forget her name, even though they said it many times.
Isn't it like Eve Kim?
That's it, thank you.
Yeah.
Ends up locating the permanence code, but Dillinger Systems, run by Julian Dillinger, played by Evan Peters, decides, you know what, I'm going to engage in a little bit of corporate sabotage and light murdering, and...
just a little murder for sport, a little bit of wet works.
He materializes Ares into the real world with the express orders of, yeah, find her, get the code, and then eventually, as she starts to get one over on them, he's like, fine, I'll just send her to the grid. And... yeah, then it's just a race against time, you know. You've seen one of these, you've seen a bunch of these.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't have an awful lot to say about this one, really.
Yeah, it's, my thought process the day after seeing the movie in regards to everything that happens in it is that the movie definitely, outside of, being a 2-hour 9 Inch Nails music video, the movie tries to introduce... Actually, no, it does introduce a lot of interesting thoughts and processes and potential talking points, and just does not do a single thing with them, and kind of turns into a little bit of a cookie cutter race against time type of story.
It does, but it's all stuff we've seen before, I feel like. I don't know that there's really anything all that original in here. There's even a big, giant, stupid fucking memberberry sequence in this movie where the whole purpose is just to evoke nostalgia for the original Tron, which you maybe could have done by actually tying into anything from the other two movies. So, I don't know. It also doesn't help that I feel like it's a minor spoiler, that part, so I'm not gonna get into it. Maybe we'll do a, like, very brief spoiler section or something, but I don't even know that we need that.
Mm-hmm.
The actual current grid, at least the Dillinger Systems one thing that I really respected about Tron Legacy, and to a lesser extent, Tron, because Tron was limited by, the technology of its time, is that Tron Legacy, a lot of it felt practical. It wasn't always necessarily practical, but they did a really good job making it look like this was a real space.
Yeah.
And I'm sure to some extent it was. In Tron Ares, one singular room in Dillinger's grid feels real. And the whole rest of it is just green screen.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's green screen, CGI, you name it.
And it's infuriating. I think I'm already running out.
I was to say, it's like, I'm going to be leaning on you quite a bit for this, because I don't really have anything else to say that isn't a spoiler, and I don't even really have that much in the way of spoilers. But that's kind of like this movie in a nutshell, honestly. It's not bad. It's actually a little fun, but there's not much meat on its bones, it feels like.
You know what? I think I might have to bump this down a little bit. I had this and This Is Decent. I think I need to put it in one of the most movies of all time, because, this feels like Love Hurts all over again, where, yeah, there were things that I liked in the moment of watching it, but I'll be fucked if I remember any of them.
Yeah, no.
The parts that I actually remember are just you, me, and Anthony making stupid fucking jokes throughout the whole thing.
And the music.
And the music!
That was a bit, I know I keep on going on about it, but there was a certain point in this movie where I just go, fuck. God damn it, this music's actually really goddamn good. And I think you even says, yeah, the soundtrack is great.
Yeah.
I think you were, begrudgingly also yeah, this soundtrack is actually pretty good.
This fucking slaps. It is a bop and a groove.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, do we even do a spoiler section? Because, there's really only one thing that I would want to talk about.
I'll let you steer the wheel on that one, because I don't give a fuck.
I've been... I didn't go to sleep until 3 in the morning last night. I think maybe my present to me is I keep this breezy.
Alright, keep it for breezy easy.
I don't think we need a spoiler section.
Unfortunately, I do not understand the words that just came out of my mouth.
So I guess the question is, should you go see this? And...
listen to the soundtrack and then let that be your deciding factor.
No, because the soundtrack might trick you into thinking it's a more interesting movie than it really is.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna say... yes, because it's not in the don't pay money to see this tier, which is kind of the ultimate litmus test of should you go see this, but I certainly wouldn't recommend paying full price for it. Honestly, you could just as soon watch Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
Because there are some interesting new things in here, but the interesting new things kind of only serve to underscore how much of a step forward this isn't from the previous movies. I think that's where I stand on this.
Alright.
Hold on, I gotta compare with some other things in the tier list. Let's see.
Alright.
Yeah, I put Lilo and Stitch in one of the most movies of all time, specifically under the thought process that if I ever wanted to see anything in Lilo and Stitch again, I would just watch the original Lilo and Stitch. And I feel like, yeah, if I ever want to watch a Tron movie again, I'll just watch Legacy, or maybe the first one.
Right.
Yeah. Huh. I guess that about wraps this up.
Yeah, kind of a weak ending, but hey, weak ending for a weak movie, so what can you do?
Yeah. I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. If I hated it, it would go and don't pay money to see this.
Yeah, there would be passion, therefore there would be more to talk about.
In fact, what the fuck am I doing putting I Know What You Did Last Summer in one of the most movies of all time? Why do I have that there? That's going in Don't Pay Money to See This. I didn't like that. Why is F1 here?
Okay, in fairness, that was one of the most movies of all time, but I don't know if you also gain bonus points from watching me get mad at the movie.
Huh. Maybe. I'll have to circle back around to that one. Anyways, thanks so much for listening, everybody. You know what to do. You know when to do it. Next week is another one of those real dilemmas. I keep saying that, and then I only see one movie anyway, but I'm really trying to fix it, because The Black Phone 2 is out, which I need to go see, because I really like the first one, and I'm increasingly warming up to the concept of the second. But also, Good Fortune is out, starring Keanu Reeves.
Yes. I'm an angel. See the wings?
Leave me alone, Jeff. Alright, I like it. It's all I have.
I don't smoke, but I don't like how relatable that line was.
Yeah, it really was, huh? But anyways, regardless of what bad habits we do or don't relate to...
Because it's all we have.
Yeah. This has been Under the Bridge with Cody, aka the Scarlet Troll.
And with Greg, aka Greg.
And we'll catch you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.